On Thursday, April 6, 1944, Mrs. Carolann Smith sat with her lawyers, Lane and Harold McArthur, while Judge Carver Smith conducted the common pleas court proceedings. Willetta Horner testified under oath to tell the truth. Dixie Gilmer, the Tulsa County Attorney, approached Willetta.
Miss Horner, will you detail the manner in which the checks were cashed?
Gilmer handed her the check in question, State Exhibit A. Willetta held the check with her trembling hands.
I would take the checks endorsed to Thelma Watson and cash them at Stauffer's restaurant.
Thank you, Miss Horner. Your witness.
McArthur stood and approached Willetta.
Miss Horner, did you know that was a felony?
The first time I knew of the plan was when she told me what to do. Sir, I had my instructions.
You knew this girl, Virginia Evans, was gypping her old man, didn't you?
Gilmer leapt to his feet to object, but Willetta answered.
Sir, I was taught not to question anything I was instructed to do.
Gilmer grinned and settled back.
Were you employed at the Stauffer Oil Company?
Objection. It's irrelevant.
I'm testing the credibility of this witness. Overruled. Working up there won't damage anyone's reputation. Miss Horner, were you a party to the conspiracy?
Objection.
Sustained. Okay, let me ask a simple question. Miss Horner, what is your real name?
Miss Horner has already stated her real name.
What is your true name?
She has stated her name, already.
What is the name on your birth certificate?
The court already knows her legal name.
What is your legal name?
Your Honor, the man is rephrasing a question that has already been objected to.
Gentlemen, stop this. This is a courtroom, not a vaudeville comedy show. Now, Mr. Gilmer, you are right. However, I can't sustain objections unless you make them.
Your Honor, I'll make them. I can guarantee you that.
I'll ask you, then, Miss Horner, if it wasn't true that you were stealing articles from your employer?
Gilmer raised his hand to object.
And didn't you get fired for it?
Your Honor, I'll withdraw the objection. I think that question should be answered.
But I took them and sold them to get money to buy myself something to eat and to put soles on my shoes.
Did Mrs. Smith buy you 4 expensive suits?
Objection.
Sustained. Redirect. What did you do with the money you made?
I gave it to Mrs. Smith.
Every last dollar? Every last dime?
Yes, every dime.
Now didn't she put every last dime into the 4 expensive suits she bought you?
No, she did not.
Miss Horner, you said you stole some articles, like erasers and such, but how about the room full of stuff you stole?
Objection. That is assuming a state of affairs not now in evidence, and that never will be in evidence.
Sustained. That's what you think. Isn't it true that you and Virginia Evans have spent all your time up in the Tulsa World newsroom since all this began?
Objection. Being in a newsroom is not a crime.
Sustained.
McArthur adjusted his suit jacket, walked to the table where Lane and Mrs. Smith were seated, and then returned to Willetta at the witness stand.
Miss Horner, why did you lie about Mr. Millick in court?
Mrs. Smith was my spiritual advisor. I was instructed to perjure myself.
Did Mrs. Smith hypnotize you, Miss Horner?
Objection.
Sustained. Miss Horner, did you obey Mrs. Smith?
Yes.
Is that because she hypnotized you?
Objection.
Sustained. No further questions, Your Honor. Miss Horner, thank you for your testimony. You may step down now.
Thank you, Your Honor.